A SOX epidemic has officially been declared in the United States. The Secretary of Health and Human Services yesterday announced that thousands are expected to contract the infection and urged individuals to help reduce transmission.
This is where most infections enter our hospital. People come in and out of your reception area every day. Even if just one of them has a SOX infection, if you don't take the right precautions, it can spread to everyone else. There are a few things wrong here. You may have noticed them. These hazards have just got to go, especially now we have a SOX epidemic to deal with. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Miranda, and I am an expert in hospital reception hygiene. I have been sent here to help you bring this hospital up to scratch. So sit up and pay attention. Click the forward arrow to decide the way you want to go through the rest of the course. Here's the waiting area again. If you roll over some of the objects here, you'll see they are highlighted. Just click on them to deal with the risk. Now get a move on. Remember, we're in the midst of an epidemic. Good work. You're right. Standard hand wipes aren't an effective way to clean hands, so they should be replaced with alcohol rub sanitizer, and the cleaning station should be at the entrance to the room, not right in the waiting area after the infection could have been spread. Well, that's not right. You're going to the Learn It screen on this topic to brush up on your knowledge. Once you're done there, you'll have the chance to try this question again. You've really done a good job there. Yes, soft toys and those that are difficult to clean are a breeding ground for bacteria when children share them. Bacteria colonizes these the fastest and can be hard to remove along with any viruses. Plastic, non-porous, and easy-to-clean toys are much better. So, I'm sorry, but the bear has to go. You could have done a better job. Some communal toys are a breeding ground for bacteria. So, go through the Learn It topic to find out what type of toys you should keep and what you should lose. You can then come back to the question and try again. That's great. You've picked out the best guidelines option. These daily tasks are essential if you are going to help prevent the spread of infectious disease. This clear thinking would help to stop your patients from contracting infection. That's not the best guideline list. So we'll pay a visit to the Learn It topic. Then we'll come straight back to try the question again once you've understood the principles behind it all. Absolutely right. You cannot let the boy go back into the waiting area. Immediately ask him to do a more thorough wash and count to 10 at least while using the bacterial soap. Otherwise, he is at risk of contracting and spreading SOX. Well, that isn't the most sensible choice. We have some guidelines for dealing with the public and hand washing. Click the forward arrow to have a look at them now and try the question again. That's exactly right. If we follow each of these steps exactly, we will substantially reduce the risk of SOX infection. That's not the right order. What are you thinking? Click the forward arrow to have a look at our guidelines and then try the question again. Make sure visitors don't have the opportunity to spread an infection by getting them to clean hands the moment they go into the reception area. You must always have alcohol rub sanitizers at the entrance to the ward reception areas. They are more effective than hand wipes and kill 99% of bacteria, fungi, and viruses within 30 seconds. You also need to make sure that the public wash their hands properly in the restrooms. It's hard to monitor this, but you must encourage everyone to wash and dry their hands properly if they appear not to have done so already. They cannot be allowed to return to public areas, especially if they could be spreading socks. Studies of U.S. waiting rooms have shown that shared soft toys are quickly colonized with bacteria. In fact, 30% of soft toys contain potentially pathogenic organisms. Children currently have a 1 in 10 chance of exposure to a pathogen from these communal toys. This level of risk is unacceptable. Soft toys should not be allowed in the communal toy basket, nor anything made of wood or toys with furry or soft surfaces. Common culprits also include stuffed animals, wooden building blocks, and plasticine. Instead, toys that are easy to clean with non-porous surfaces, such as plastic, are fine. Now, if we're going to stop socks, we must have correct cleaning guidelines in place. Large stationary toys are disinfected daily with hospital-approved disinfectant. All portable toys are put in a dirty toy bin for cleaning and disinfecting after each use. Television screens must be wiped down with disinfectant daily. Here are the steps that should be taken. You must begin by washing the floor with clean detergent and a fresh mop head. Once you've finished mopping the floor, empty the bucket and rinse it out properly. Dirty water should always be thrown directly into a lavatory pan. If the mop isn't in too bad a state, pop it into a clear plastic bag and send it for laundering. If it's beyond repair, discard it. Next, you are going to want to clean the rest of the dirty equipment. So, prepare fresh detergent solution in a plastic bucket and wipe over the cleaning equipment. Finally, you simply empty the plastic bucket, rinse, and dry. Excellent work! You've dealt with all the infection risks and have saved the hospital from an outbreak of SOX. Although SOX is a fictitious illness, everything you've learned in this course can be applied to any reception area. Think about your own reception area. Do you? Ensure visitors follow the principles of good hand hygiene? Have suitable toys in the waiting room? Make sure floors and toys are cleaned in accordance with guidelines? This might be the end of the program, but this is only the start of your real-life hospital hygiene journey. Good luck!